Hey LEGO fans, it's JANG here from JANG Bricks with a LEGO Star Wars set review. This is set number 75018, released in 2013 with 550 pieces. It is JEK-14 and his stealth Starfighter. It is a $70 set in the United States, and let's go ahead and look at the minifigures that it comes with. Alright, this is JEK-14, and as a minifigure, he is a big deal. He's not a core character to the Star Wars franchise. He was actually introduced in the Yoda Chronicles, the little short Lego styled TV special. But he's a big deal in the Lego world for a couple of reasons. First of all, let's just go ahead and get him to rotate around the rest of the way. I'm just letting you see the print on the torso as well as on the helmet. First of all, this. What is that? That is a transparent light blue arm. The first time a transparent piece has ever been used for a minifig body piece. They've done transparent heads before, but as a body piece, big deal right there. I hope that this tells of things to come, because I know that I and certainly a lot of other LEGO fans would love to see transparent colored parts, as well as probably even some clear parts on occasion, for minifigs, because it's awesome. That's why. Only one piece is the left arm. They don't give you any options for anything else, because this is part of his design as a character. He's got this heavily force infused arm where his force lightning comes out. He's a clone. For folks who didn't see the special, the TV special, he is a clone who's created by Count Dooku on Kamino in the cloning facility. But he's force sensitive and infused with force power from a collection of multiple crystals, lightsaber crystals. And you can see he has two faces on this one. One face is just kind of his normal face, and then the other face is where he's all filled up with power and rage, and he's just going crazy and doing his force lightning, and kind of engulfs him on the whole. So big deal character. The other thing here is a white lightsaber hilt. Yes, white there, transparent there, right on. This figure is called a Separatist Bounty Hunter, and I don't quite understand the deal with this guy, why we have a Separatist who is trying to track down and kill an evil force-sensitive character that's under the control or under the command of Count Dooku and ultimately Emperor Palpatine, well, Senator Palpatine, you know. But that's what they give us. Like I said, I just don't know the story behind him. New print there, and there's his face. Only one side, not a double-sided head in this case. This is a Special Forces clone trooper. And is it just me, or is that headpiece, that helmet, starting to look a lot like a Imperial Stormtrooper helmet? Is it just me? Nope, it is not me. Definitely moving in that direction. You can see he's got a shoulder armor piece in cloth, kind of a cape style of piece, but it just goes off to one side. You can check out his print. For the head, he is only one face. He is an angry clone. And then he's got a shield and a blaster. Finally, for fans of the droids of the Star Wars universe, this is a new one, R4G0, they call this one, not R4GO, R4G0. Got a light bluish gray top headpiece and just a white, pretty standard droid base and leg pieces. So you can see all of his print. Okay, enough about the minifigures. Here is the ship itself. Pretty bad looking, isn't it? I think so. Call it a stealth fighter. Definitely design-wise has some similarities to X-Wing, Z95 Headhunter, that whole family of craft. Nice looking from every angle. I like the design. It just works. It does have a retractable little skid right here. Doesn't really do all that much. Just kind of holds up the front, and you can retract it in. So that's just one additional thing you can do. Without it, just kind of sits down on the nose like that. The cockpit does have a single sticker piece in there. It has a little bit of a control console. You've got some kind of greebling style stickers on the side that just give you some random texture. He's got his kill board, one over here on this side, one over here on this side, showing his score, and he's got a couple of markings out on the wingtips. The wingtips are angled down, pretty nice. You can see the wings themselves are angled up, but that's in the landing configuration. So you've got lasers here, 1, 2, 3, engines here and here. Nice use of the trans light blue again, piece in here, and then there's another one back there. And when you look at this from the back, you get just a small little one, kind of a focus fire there. The laser on the top is actually a turret, and you can change the angle of this up and down, and you can rotate it all the way around. So even if he's being pursued, he can shoot towards the rear. Now, you do have a spot for your astromech droid to fit in there. Unfortunately, he does have to fit in sideways because of the narrow build here. So, as usual with these, I do recommend that you turn the head forward if you're going to put it in there. Basically, turn it to the side of the droid that is going to be facing forward. Just looks better like that. Kind of gets the proper look across. And just kind of watch out for his head with the turret, because it's not going to clear at all angles. So unfortunately, with the droid in there, you can't shoot straight back with this thing. That's too bad. I wish they could have gotten this up a little bit higher, gotten the hinges up a little bit higher, so you can shoot straight back. Also have flick fire missiles, and they have kind of a remote shoot feature here where you've got these rods that go quite a distance, so you can shoot them from the back, pushing these forward rather than having to kind of try to line your fingers up underneath there. That's nice. And then one last little, well, a couple last bits of functionality. This is the major one. When it's on the ground, this is kind of its landing configuration. That's why the wings are angled up to get the engines up, off, away from the ground. When it's flying, you turn these, check that out. The wings go down, and that's in the flying formation now. So it has them angled down, kind of has a little bit more of a symmetrical Starfighter kind of look. Little bit of Battlestar Galactica Viper kind of feeling to it, just a little bit, but nice, kind of triangular configuration overall with the lasers, and that's a good look. I do like that. Not a whole lot of movement that you get here. So it's a pretty nice little small Technic contraption or mechanism. Not a whole lot of movement, but it does change the feel of the vehicle or of the craft. And then here's truly the last thing. Functionality wise, you can open up the back, and inside of there, pull this out, it's a little tray, and it has a Jedi holocron in there. I'm assuming he stole. Really, really interested in the story behind that. I have not seen all of the Yoda Chronicles specials. I've only seen the first one, so I don't know if they included more. I accidentally just knocked this off. Oops. Okay, there we go. So this is a pretty cool looking ship. I like the look of it overall. I think that even though it's really not part of the official Star Wars universe, it's kind of an expanded universe kind of thing. I think it was designed for Lego to sell, basically to sell more products. But it still looks really cool. It looks more cool than a lot of the official Star Wars pieces. So I think for kids who just like sci-fi and space battles and stuff, this is definitely going to be much loved. Although for purists, Star Wars fan purists, it's not quite so interesting for collectability. The minifigures, again, it's more purists who are going to want to collect minifigures, I think. And these being obscure as they are, not quite as interesting, but the only place currently that you will find some of these pieces, and especially this, major big deal with that. However, $70 for 550 pieces, it's definitely on the high side. It's not outrageous, but it's on the high side for price per part. So it's up to you whether you think that this is really worth it for the play value or for the collectability. I think it's a little bit expensive, but I do still think it's, I mean, to me, it's undeniable that it's a cool looking ship. It's unfortunate, actually, to me, that this is not part of the movies, because I would love to see this on the big screen. And as a toy, it's got great playability. So that does it for this video, for my review of this one. Let me know your thoughts about this product in the comments section. And I will be coming back with more reviews as well as custom builds. So stay tuned, and we'll talk to you again soon.